Hey Eugenia, it is Dustin, and I hope you are having a great day or a great night, whichever it is for you. And today I kind of wanted to talk about mindfulness. Well, mindfulness and belly breathing, they kind of go together, I guess you could say. This is kind of going to be a little bit of a uncut video, so just kind of a raw video, no edit or anything. So, but yeah, let's see. Mindfulness, something I practice constantly. I mean, I've used it for years. I think it was derived from I think the Buddhists started that. I'm really heavy into the Buddhist teachings and stuff like that. And mindfulness is their number one. It's like the number one thing you do. So I have always just really practiced that quite a bit, and the belly breathing kind of goes right along with it. I find them to be very helpful using them together. Now I think I made, what was it, last year, I think one of the first videos I made, I think I sent it to you, as I was showing you how to do belly breathing. So yeah, this is kind of going to be I'm going to show you the belly breathing technique again. I thought I'd redo that video. I don't know what happened to it. It must have got deleted or something. I think it was on Twitter or something. But yeah, so wanted to redo this in incorporating the mindfulness and the belly breathing together. So just gonna, oh wait, don't want my camera to fall. Forgot to lock it in place. Okay, so what is mindfulness? Well, mindfulness is it's like a state of awareness. It's a state of non-attachment and observation, I guess you could say. So I know it's our minds can be very chaotic, I mean, they're chattering all the time. You're worrying about stuff in the future or what happened in the past. And I think we forget to be in the moment and ground ourselves in the now, because our brains get just overwhelmed with so much information all the time, especially on the internet. Mindfulness can be extremely helpful. I think people need to practice this more on the internet. I mean, I think more than anything, thinking oh, I need to be more mindful of what I say before I speak, that kind of thing, because we just see so much negativity on the internet, and people don't seem to do that as much out in the in life, out and about in public and everything. But when people are behind a keyboard, it just seems like they feel like they can do whatever they want, but it's actually detrimental to not only the person they're saying it to, but to themselves. They're just kind of doing everyone a disservice, I believe. And if they were more mindful of their words, before they speak, is what I'm going to say going to benefit both people in any way? Is this going to be helpful? Should I be saying this? So yeah, mindfulness it's just important in all aspects, work life, public life, no matter what you're doing. So basically it's like living in the now. We need to ground ourselves. It helps us stay grounded in the now, because if we're mindful and use non-attachment to stuff, because you're just kind of observing. I'll try to explain this. So it's we're upset about something, and when we're upset, worried, or anxious, or maybe depressed, we get lost in that emotion, and we start to, we muddle in it, we're in the emotion, we're reacting to it. But mindfulness helps you take a step back in the third person point of view, so you can see that emotion, say depression or worry or whatever, and you're observing it, you're not in it. So it actually, in turn, by observing the emotion, you change your perspective of how you view it, and that's the mindful approach. So we are observing the emotion and we're not in it. So we can be detached from it and we can calm down from it and see it for what it is. Because when we are in it, it just gets crazy and we get upset and we don't know how to calm down and all this stuff. So I just think the best first step is taking that mindful approach, you know. It's like, okay, a little example. It's like, you know, oh, I'm worried about this thing in the future. I'm so worried. What am I going to do about it? Oh my gosh, you know, anxious. What's the outcome going to be? What if, you know, all this stuff. And then you just got to stop and say, whoa. It's like, okay, that's brain chatter. Those are just worry thoughts. And when you're observing these thoughts, you want to treat them with compassion. If you get upset with them and hate these thoughts, it makes them worse. You have to accept them for what they are and observe them. So it's like, oh gosh, there's that worry again. Instead of going, oh, I hate worry, you know, I just want to push it all away and everything. You say, no, you know, you're just going to be with it. There's the worry. I see you, hello, compassionately, and let it pass. You just got to let it pass naturally and not try and push it away or pull it towards you. The mindfulness approach is observing it for what it is and saying, hi, how are you doing? Anxiety or worry or depression, you know, and just letting it pass through naturally, you know, and it will pass. It won't pass if you try and push it away or you get upset with it or anything like that. So hopefully that makes sense. So anyway, yeah, so taking the mindful approach, just gonna want to incorporate that belly breathing too. So let me see if I can do all of these at once for you. And try and show you, it's like my go-to, you know. You train your brain to just go there, you know. If you do it enough times over and over, you just go there automatically, and it retrains the pathways in your brain to, oh, that's our go-to. We need the mindfulness. It's like, oh, there's that upsetting thought. You immediately go, oh, hi, how you doing, worry, you know, about going to that one event or whatever. Yep, and we're just going to let it pass through. And you kind of visually in your mind, you're like visually just, you know, I kind of make a little mental picture. It's like I kind of make the intrusive thought or the worry or whatever it is, that unpleasant feeling, I visually see it in my brain, and I visually see it passing through my brain. So it's like I can just mentally go, oh, there it is passing through. Hi, worry. Hi, anxiety. How you doing? You know, and at the same time, we're breathing. And like I said, you can do these separately, but I find they're more helpful if you do them together. Yeah, but maybe if you're first starting out, you want to practice one and then the other, and then you can incorporate both of them together. So, oh, you know, there's that worrisome thought. I'm just letting it pass through my head, and at the same time I'm letting it pass through, I go right to my breathing. Breathing is just so, because it gets your brain focused on something else. You start to listen to the sound of your breath. I like to, as I'm doing the mindful thing, I will start to listen to the sound of my breath, just in and out. And I'm listening to the breath come out of my mouth, and I kind of redirect my mind to the rising and falling of my lower abdomen. So here, this is kind of, because with breathing, people tend to do shallow breathing up here. But what you want to do, here, let me kind of move this a little. What you want to do is breathe from down below here. Here, let me show you. Let me kind of put this up a little so you can see easier. Okay, so, oh, God dang it. Okay, so, people want to breathe from up here. Sorry about this, I can't get it to stay. Okay, I'll just have to hold it. Okay, so people tend to want to breathe from up here. So instead of that shallow breathing, if you breathe from your lower abdomen right here, which is just right about the belly button, right here, and you kind of have to physically, when you're breathing in and out, physically push your tummy in and out like that. See, you can see the rising and falling of the lower tummy right there. That rising and falling there, that has a calming effect on your nervous system actually. So by breathing from down here, it automatically starts calming your nervous system, which calms your emotions and your mind. So just like that. And you can breathe in through your nose. Usually it's better to do in and out through your nose, but you can alternate nose, mouth. But the rising and falling of the lower abdomen, just, you know that feeling of pushing your tummy in and out like this, like that. It's kind of like that motion. You got to kind of physically do it while you're breathing, and that automatically has that calming effect on your nervous system. So you go right to your mindfulness of, oh, there's that anxiety, high anxiety, how you doing? You know, you can feel the tension in your body, that scares me. You just go right to that mindfulness and your belly breathing at the same time, and you redirect your mind right to the breath. So, you know, you're just with that breath. And, you know, I don't know, it is very calming to listen to the sound of your breath. And it actually, I find it very helpful trying to fall asleep at night, you know, because, you know, our brains are chattering when we're sleeping, or when we're trying to get ready to sleep. And sometimes our brains can just really mess with us, and it's hard to go to sleep. So by you know, using this technique anytime you want, anytime at all, you know, whether your eyes are open or closed, you can just do it for a few minutes here and there throughout the day. You know, like I'll be laying in bed, you know, I just start to, what I say is like, oh, I'm passing those thoughts through. I'm just passing them through. You know, any sort of chattery thoughts that are unpleasant, or just any kind of random stuff, to help get your brain calm and ready for bed. And then I'll just listen to my breath, you know, just listening to the air come in and out, you know, just gently. And it's almost like a lullaby. It just kind of puts you to sleep, you know, falling asleep to the sound of your breath, you know, and just passing the thoughts through your head. You're just saying, hi, how you doing, thoughts, whether they're good or bad, you know. So yeah. So anyways, Eugenia, I hope you like this. If you like this kind of video, I want to do more. I mean, I love the stuff I am doing. I do want to incorporate more, you know, like inspirational kind of videos, things that have helped me. Because, yeah, I've the stuff that has helped me with like mindfulness and belly breathing, those are just a few things that have helped me get through so much stuff the past years. And yeah, I just want to share that, and hopefully it can help you. And I'm not sure how much you knew about mindfulness or breathing techniques, but hopefully this will help you in some way, and if you find it interesting. So yeah, but anyway, I love you so much. And yeah, this is a little unedited video, just kind of uncut, and yeah, these are always fun to do. So anyway, I hope your day is going good, and I love you so much, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Okay, always thinking about you, and give you a kiss. Mwah. 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 So yeah, there's some kisses. and there's some hugs. So yeah, I love you lots, and I will see you in my next video, Eugenia. Okay, love you lots. Bye. Turn this off. I think I can do it. One hand without looking. Okay, ready? I think this is the button. Okay, I love you. Bye.